Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the vlog, welcome to Boom in the Sky. Thanks for coming, guys. This is a fun video. I'm actually in a hotel in London, but I wanted to give you guys a quick update. So anyway, I've recently got a chance to check out the Ignite firing system from Cobra. The folks from Ignite were kind enough to send me two of the i18 modules. This is a module that you can actually use to fire a fireworks show from your phone. There is no remote. The remote is actually the app on your phone. So it's a very cool system. I've seen other people use it before. I'm obviously a Cobra user for the 4th of July and New Year's, but I wanted to give you guys a quick look at this. So anyway, it's pretty easy. You install the app on your phone. You go to a link, the show designer. I'll put that link down here. So you go to the show designer once you're connected, and you basically, if there are the fireworks that are already saved in the library of fireworks, you can just literally put them into your show. If not, you can create them. There are a couple challenges. There is not a way, if the brand of the firework is not in the list, you can't add it. So for example, none of the red apple fireworks were listed, and I can't tag red apple fireworks that I could find. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong, but I can't add certain fireworks to it. It's also based on the Wiki Fireworks link, so you can actually pull pretty much anything that's on Wiki Fireworks, which I believe is a Cobra property as well. They've put together a pretty large library. A lot of the main firework brands and products will be on it. There are also products that you wouldn't expect to be on a consumer library. I think I saw things from Lido, which is traditionally 1.3. There's Dominator Pro, which is traditionally 1.4 Pro. There's a bunch of other brands, but you know, you're going to get things from the Brothers and the Winda, etc., etc. So anyway, it's pretty easy to use. Again, you can create a pyro musical probably easier than you ever would have expected. You can hook up to 6 of the modules at once. They are, instead of being identified as a number, they're identified as a color. So there's a few different shades of blue. There's a green, there's a pink, and a red, and maybe an orange, but up to 6 different modules can be connected at once, and you can use them to fire things in your show from multiple positions, or just have different layered effects. Unfortunately, being in Florida, I'm actually not allowed to shoot fireworks, but I was allowed to shoot fountains. So I did put on a fountain show. I, brought in a few songs. There is in the show designer on your computer. I think it only works with Chrome. I was trying to use it with Firefox. It didn't work, so I had to move over to Chrome. But basically what happens is it'll say like add songs. You go through and add the song. You can add multiple songs, and it'll just create it in the order that you've selected it. And then you can create your show. You basically go in and click certain things. The interface is pretty good. I had a couple quirks with it, or a couple bugs. I would select the cue. I would basically add a new cue, and then go to try to select the firework and click the button that said add to the show, and sometimes I'd have to click it once and it was great. Sometimes I'd have to click it 2 or 3 times. I think the most challenging, I had to click it 6 times. At that point, I think I just saved my show, exited out of it, and then came back in, and it reloaded it, and then it worked. But it was a little frustrating, and I don't know if maybe that's just my laptop. Maybe there's a setting that I missed that for some reason didn't work. But overall, it was pretty easy. And then you basically, once you're logged in on both on the show designer, on your laptop or your computer, and the show designer or the Ignite app that's available on Android and iOS, once you've logged into that, you can actually sync it, and it'll pull all that data and all those shows that you've already created and bring those into your app. So including the music, everything, it saves it right into that platform and then syncs that right down to the app. One other thing that you can do is you don't have to create a pyro musical. You can just connect everything up. You can just use those just individually fired things to just, you know, just kind of swipe or push the button and then shoot one thing at a time. You don't have to, but I created a whole script. I had 2 or 3 songs, I had 2 modules, I had probably 14 or 15 products when I shot the show. I think everything went off except for 2 fireworks, but that's because the igniter that I was using came off of the fuse. There are a few different types of igniters that you can use to shoot your show. The most basic that actually Cobra sells, badged as Ignite, they are clip-on igniters that you basically clip to the fuse, and then the other end is a quick plug, and that's just, you just simply put it right into the module and you're pretty much good to go. I didn't have any of those, so I used an MJG igniter, which is the other type of igniters you can use. There are different I would say different types. There's one type that you could actually do kind of what I do normally and poke your cake. I don't know how to do that with fountains. I've never really explored if you can poke a fountain. I don't think you can. There's another one that they sell that just has a plastic shield, and it literally sits so that the fuse is here and you just slide the plastic shield on top. It's for like visco fuse, and then you just tape the 2 of them together, and when it fires, it goes off. I did have 2 things not fire, but that was just because 2 of those igniters fell off the fuse. So, but overall, it was a good experience. This is a great way if you want to get yourself, make sure you're safe. You can also bring your kids into shooting fireworks shows and have them maybe even design a show. You put all your products in, have them walk through, when do you want to put this one, this one, this one, and then you have, because you have that range of a couple hundred feet, you can stand plenty far away from any firework that's going to be lit, and you can actually, you know, shoot your show that way. So great way to bring your kids into it as well. Again, this was a pretty good experience. There's again a couple quirks that I would love to see fixed in the next version of the software or the show designer, but overall it really was a pleasant experience. I do appreciate the folks from Cobra letting me check it out. So anyway, I hope you guys like this. I'll put some still images and some video in here, and then if you stay tuned, I'll shoot my show so you guys can check it out. I do have some dead spots in the show because, again, 2 or 3 cakes didn't go like they were supposed to. There were a couple cakes that weren't in the database, so I had to create them myself, and some of them didn't have any information about them, or I couldn't find a video about them on YouTube, so I had no idea how long they were. So I had one fountain that was probably it was from Sunwing, I think, which is another brand that I don't think is in the database, but I had stuff from Sunwing fountains, and then, you know, basically just created it. I thought it'd be about 15 or 20 seconds. I forget what I put. I think I put 20 seconds, and it was about 8 seconds. So it was called Boom Light. It's looks like a beer can. So, but anyway, that's pretty much it, guys. I'll actually try to cut out those slow parts that don't have a fountain going, but I did have a couple different fountains. Again, I had sometimes actually I had two of the same fountain going, starting at the same time, so it really is a good system. I hope you guys like this video. If you do, definitely smash that like button, drop a comment down below, and of course subscribe. I do have more stuff coming up, including July 4th. So I hope you guys like the show, and I'll see you guys in a couple minutes. Okay guys, here's the setup. We've got the red module over here connected to Boom Light by Sunwing, Lucky Koi. We've got Juggling in the Air. We've got the Spinning Skull Flower Fountain from Red Apple. We've got the Happy Family Military Tank, Golden Showers, and finally 1,000 crackers from Red Apple. On the other side, we have the blue module right here. That one's connected to Lucky Koi, Quiet as a Mouse by Shogun, Watermelon Ninja, Glowing Lotus Fountain, another Happy Family Military Tank, and of course, Amazing. So there you go, guys. That is the show. We're going to shoot it from our phone in just a second. Start show. Right now. Fire my show. Already done. Okay, starting show. 20-second timeout warning in 3, 2, 1. Okay guys, that was the Ignite i18. What do you guys think? It's really cool how you can shoot from your phone. It's a super safe way to do it. Did you like any of the fountains as well? But let me know in the comments down below. Have you ever used Ignite, or do you use a different firing system? So let me know what you thought in the comments down below of the Ignite i18. It does use quick plugs. You can put up to 18 different effects on each module. There are ways to do others with more, but you can have breakout boards. You can shoot up to 6 different modules on the system. You can shoot up to 6 different modules on the system, so you can either have multiple things doing the same thing or multiple modules doing different things, timed in different locations. So check it out, guys. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments down below. But again, thanks for coming to Boom in the Sky. And of course, if you like this video, definitely smash that like button, drop a comment down below, and subscribe. We've got more stuff coming up. July 4th is just around the corner, so thanks again for coming to Boom in the Sky. But like I always say, make it beautiful and make it loud. Thanks, guys.